Yo, so I'm attempting to make some sense out of the madness. What I want to tell you is that no matter how you choose to look at this shit, we're now in a time-space continuum where magic and, mysticism is back on the planet. That's why in my on my channel, my station, my whole thing is structured around the right brain. All of my shit is to activate your right brain and to get you thinking with your right brain. None of my shit, see, a lot of my shit is all right brained, but I throw logic and reason in it too. You know, I make it practical, but you got to use your right brain when you tune into me. It's like you can get all of your research and I research my shit thoroughly. All my shit is researched and supported with facts and science and shit, history and medical facts and all this shit, right? But the thing is that it stimulates the right brain. What my thing is, you can go and get all of the left brain shit from somebody else. When you come to me, it's all about right brain shit. You know what I'm saying? How to activate your right brain and use your right brain. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what this whole shit is about. Now the thing is that there's a huge war going on right now, and they're using your right brain against you, yo. You thinking that these motherfuckers got super technology when actuality, yo, they technology is so dormant, and you the biggest technology. That's it, yo. They technology is weak. What you see is what you get. It ain't no other motherfucking technology. The cell phone technology is so primitive and so old. If you was to look at your cell phone right now and you thinking you caught under a spell, so you thinking that your cell phone is smarter than you. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, you think that the water is smarter than you. They got some shit called smart water, and you think that this water is smarter than you. You know what I'm saying? They got some shit. That's what the whole smart revolution was, to dumb you down. So they come out with the smartphones so that you think the phone is smarter than you. Where back in the days you used to remember 50 numbers. Now you can't remember 5 digits out of one number if your life depended on it. You know what I'm saying? And because you got everything stored into this phone, the contact list, you know what I'm saying? And if you was to lose your phone, it's like you lose your whole life. You see what I'm saying? So technology, the whole smart revolution was to dumb you down, to get you dumbed down from being smart. Smartphones, you know what I'm saying? Smart TVs. They got you, oh, the TV is so fucking smart. Oh, the TV is this and that. And you just so dumb watching this shit, getting programmed. Or, you know what I'm saying, the whole thing with the smart water. Motherfucker, you go spend $10 on a bottle of water. Was that smart? You know what I'm saying? Just because it should say smart water. It's just the way they breed in society. And then if you was to really look at, you know what I'm saying, the technology that they pumping out today, yo, this technology ain't about shit. None of this technology is about nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing. The whole thing is that none of this technology is about shit. You know what I'm saying? If you was to look at your cell phone right now, just get out of the spell and look at the cell phone, yo, that cell phone is so fucking old and outdated. Even the internet, the beings are communicating off of, is so fucking old and outdated, yo. Don't you know that they hold on to their last little wimps? All this shit, the illusion is coming out. The illusion is coming out. You starting to see beings and you starting to see them for who they really are. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at technology, all that shit is primitive. It's old. They're using your right brain and your consciousness against you. They got you thinking that they got super ass tanks and nuclear weapons and all that. They ain't got none of that shit. All that shit is Hollywood, yo. Have you ever seen a tank? Have you ever seen a tank? Have you ever seen it? You ain't never seen that shit. You haven't ever seen it. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever seen the shit that they advertised that they got? No, it's because they ain't got the shit. It's fake. You know what I'm saying? It's fake. All of that shit is playing off of your mind, yo. Your mentality. They making you think that they shit is way high tech, when in actuality all they shit is motherfucking primitive and old and outdated. You know what I'm saying? We keeping everything up. You know what I'm saying? If the landlines are pumping out electricity, it's because of us. It's because we are electromagnetic beings and we are in that geographical location and allowing that electricity to be there. PG&E, that's some fake shit. That shit don't exist. We the PG&E. We determine whether or not we want the lights to be on or the lights to be off. You know what I'm saying? We determine whether or not we want You know what I'm saying? These landlines to work or not, period. When you get into a car, you determine if you want that motherfucker to turn on or turn off. And in actuality, the car is really an animal. So the whole thing is that, you know what I'm saying, they're relying on you being dumb so that they can keep capitalizing off of your, you know what I'm saying, energy and your technology. You are the technology, and these motherfuckers are studying you and trying to figure out how they can extract melanin, and how they can, you know, fill up your brain with their MK Ultra mind control programs and shit. You know what I'm saying? And find out a way to where they can, you know what I'm saying, rule you and control you. You know what I'm saying? And keep you under their realm. Man, fuck all that shit. You gotta break free from these motherfuckers. They stupid and they wasting their time. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers is waking up. The Nephilims is waking up. That's the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? We here. And you know what I'm saying? With Nephilims waking up, yo, motherfucker, all these little ass, bitchin' ass motherfuckers ain't shit. Get your ass off my planet. You know what I'm saying? That's what time it is. With the Nephilims waking up, yo, they shit is over with. We shutting all that shit down. We don't give a fuck about none of that stupid ass shit you hollering. You a fucking mouse, bitch. None of that shit matters to me. You a roach. You a fucking snake. You a fucking lion. You none of all you motherfuckers ain't shit. You ain't the king of the jungle. You know what I'm saying? None of you motherfuckers is the king of the jungle. I'm the king of the jungle. You know what I'm saying? The Nephilims. You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing is that nigga 36. So the whole thing is that, you know, motherfuckers is waking up and seeing what's going on. Now I'm gonna tell you what's really going on. All that war in Iraq shit, that's bullshit. All that shit is funny baloney, yo. You know what I'm saying? Let's deal with what's going on right now. What's going on right now is that you got a group of beings who live in the forest who is waging war against this punk ass Matrix. And the Matrix is a corporation called the United States of America, which is incorporated under the Uniform Commercial Code. All this shit is ran by the punk ass Pope. You got beings who are, you know what I'm saying, who are in the woods, the forests, who are waging war against this corporation. You know what I'm saying? Every day. And while you thinking that these motherfuckers is super high tech and they got some super advanced technology, yo, this shit is a spell. It's a curse. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You got to wake up. This shit is a spell and it's a curse. These motherfuckers ain't got no technology. That's the whole thing. They don't have no technology. They using magic. All of the beings who you think, you know what I'm saying, are midgets, those are really dwarfs. You know what I'm saying? And some of them are elves, but those are really dwarfs. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucking all of the midgets that they be putting in the movies, those are all dwarfs. You know what I'm saying? The punk ass motherfucker Marvin Sapp, that bitch ass preacher Marvin Sapp, that motherfucker is a motherfucking dwarf. And he using his dwarf magic to keep his congregation under a spell. You see what I'm saying? All right, you know the women that be having the tattoos, you know Eve, right? She got the cheetah paw on her motherfucking titties. Remember, she got the little cheetah paws on her titties, the cat paws. That's because she's actually a cat. And all those who get those paw prints tattooed on them, they belong to a pack. That's why you will find the women. I was dating one of these bitches. I was dating a hyena. I dated a hyena and I dated a lion. I dated a hyena before. This bitch roaming packs. You know what I'm saying? And everywhere it went, it was like 4 or 5 of them motherfuckers in the car deep. Everywhere they went. You know what I'm saying? She was a hyena, a real hyena. And she had the tattoos of the paw prints. You know what I'm saying? That bitch was really a hyena. You know what I'm saying? I dated a lion before. I dated a few motherfucking mystical beings and shit. And the thing is that they look like humans, but in actuality, these motherfuckers ain't human. They're not, yo. They're really not human. And that's the whole thing, is that tattoos is what identifies them. That's why, you know, you can see motherfuckers with tattoos of fairies on them. That means they're a fairy. They are a fairy. And the magic, I mean, you know how like you got the lighter and you think the lighter is technology, and the light come on and then the lighter come out. You thinking it's the liquid that you put into the lighter that's making this shit come on. But in actuality, that's magic. And the fairies are making that shit. You know what I'm saying? Even they tell you fireflies. The fairies are making that magic happen. You know what I'm saying? All of this shit is magic, yo. What you think is airplanes is really dragons flying them motherfuckers around. What you think is cars is really animals and shit. And unicorns and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? What you think is stoplights is really giraffes and shit. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucking, they got dinosaurs doing work and all kind of shit. Everything is here on the planet. That's the whole thing. Is that is the whole thing about this time space continuum is that 85%, 95% of all of mankind that has ever existed is on the planet Earth right now. That's real big. We living in a serious time right now where 95% of all the beings who are ever created is on the planet Earth. Not including that's not included the evil beings who have been trapped and banished to the bottom of this pit are not here. But I'm talking about the beings who have been created. They're here. You know what I'm saying? They're on the planet Earth. In some shape or another, they're on the planet Earth. I ain't talking about the evil beings that we banished up and cast out, but I'm talking about creation. Those who were created. You see what I'm saying? And so the thing is that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And all these motherfuckers that you think that's in this city, this is what you call a magical city. You know what I'm saying? All of the cities are magical. But the thing is that the motherfuckers who call themselves America, they're one big ass gang. They're just one big ass mafia. So the mob or the mafia are those who run in a gang. You know what I'm saying? The mob or like, you know, lioness. Like you got a lot of women who will fuck you and then your ass to get robbed later on and shit. Those are the lioness. Those are fur-lined beings. They come and have sex with you and fuck you and see what you got in your house and then set your ass up to get robbed. Those are lioness. You know what I'm saying? And you got to look at how lions, because I dated a lion. So you got to look at how lions hunt. The males sit back and wait for the bitches to go out and get their shit. Then they go after the female lion go out and get the shit. Then they go and grab the shit. You see what I'm saying? So they go and get the food. So that's what's happening right now with the women is doing the setting up and shit, setting motherfuckers up. They're lioness. You know what I'm saying? They're really fur-lined beings who are lions, but they look like humans because of the fluorescent lights and shit. I told you this. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucking they roam in packs. They move in packs. And then you ask them what's your star constellation and they'll tell you, oh yeah, I'm a Leo. That's the lion. Shit, you gave yourself up. You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing is that you can tell a lot. You just gotta sit back and develop an art for you gotta develop an art of listening, and not only that, but you also gotta develop an art for just watching and seeing through the persona of fake shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta see through the persona of fake shit. Like, you know, I see beings for who they really are. I see a motherfucker. If they're a snake, I see the snake. I don't see the human. I see the snake. I don't see the human persona, the fake ass illusion. I see the snake. If somebody is a giant, I see the giant. If somebody is a motherfucking dwarf, I see the dwarf. If somebody is an elf, I see the elf. If somebody is a fairy, I see the fairy. I don't see the human shit. I got a bunch of fairy motherfuckers who be leaving comments on my shit, thinking that I don't know what's up, motherfucker. I see you. I'm Dark Lord Yukilio side, motherfucker. I been seeing your ass, motherfucker. Your ass ain't, nigga, you ain't obsolete, motherfucker. I mean, you obsolete, motherfucker. Your ass ain't motherfucking incognito. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, I see your ass. I see both of you motherfuckers. Period. See what I'm saying? The whole thing is that you got a lot of motherfuckers who are defending the curse. And the whole thing is that these motherfuckers wanna keep shit. They wanna keep things. They want to keep things the way they are, the system the way it is, but it's not gonna stay the way it is. This shit is gonna change, and they don't wanna allow the change to occur. You know what I'm saying? So they want to try to hold on to some old shit. But look, man, the magic shit is over. That shit is over. Real magic is coming back to the planet. See, the thing is that they can't use their magic to help. They can only use their imagination to keep their illusion intact. And all these motherfuckers is dialed in some kind of capacity. They're all kind of like dialed in to some kind of extent, to some kind of capacity. You see what I'm saying? And you just got to be able to peep this shit and analyze this shit and just peep it for what it is. You just got to sit back and peep this shit. Like, it was a time, like I said, about 4 years ago, right? When I really started getting into spirituality about 4 years ago, yo, I was sitting back, man, motherfucking, I was looking up and I seen an airplane flying in the sky, and then like I just seen that motherfucker transform into like shapeshift into a motherfucking dragon, and that's when I knew. I was like, okay, so the airplanes are the dragons. Then I was speaking to they got a motorcycle gang called the Black Dragons, and them motherfuckers look like dragons. You know what I'm saying? So then I hooked up with a few dragons, and then I was learning a little bit about their ways and shit, right? They got a motorcycle gang called the Black Dragons. You know what I'm saying? So then I peep game right there. Then I grew up in a snake family. I grew up in a snake and dinosaur family. I already gave you that intel. You know what I'm saying? So I know how snakes get down. I even know their language, how they talk, how they communicate. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to get some spit in my mouth. That's how snakes communicate. That's how they communicate. They got the cheekbones to go up like this, the high cheekbones to go up like this, with the shit to suck in. They look like Geminis. Geminis are snakes or dragons. They can be either or, snakes or dragons. Geminis with the bald cheekbones to go up, look like Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? Those are the snakes. Those are your snakes. You know what I'm saying? Beings. Look, if that motherfucking name is Slim, he's a snake. He's a snake. Slims, Kenyatas, Kens, all of them are snakes. You know what I'm saying? Kenyatta, anything dealing with the Draco, they're all snakes. You know what I'm saying? Ashley is the name of a snake. Lisa is the name of a snake. You know what I'm saying? They even take names like Crystal. Those are all your snakes. You know what I'm saying? Draco, that's a snake. Fred, those are all your snakes. You know what I'm saying? And Renee, all Renees are snakes, yo. It seems like they hide behind that name a lot. Renees, those are snakes. Renees are snakes. You know what I'm saying? Lindas are snakes. Lindas are snakes. So I grew up with a whole bunch of snakes. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with a whole bunch of snakes. Not me, but you know, my past lifetime. You just knowing God right now, Dark Lord right now for the first time. So, you know, my past lifetime and shit I grew up with in a family of snakes. And I know how snakes get down, yo. They get down. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucking, I grew up with dinosaurs. I grew up with dinosaurs and snakes. So I know exactly what they look like and exactly how they act, how they behave. You know what I'm saying? The thing is that that's neither here or there. It doesn't matter. The thing is that, you know, I'm just pointing this shit out to let you know what's going on. So that the city, what you talking about, Atlantis and shit, motherfucker, this can be like an Atlantis because this shit is magical. Everything you see around you, they're using, each individual group is trying to use their magic to keep beings under a particular spell or a curse. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that you got to use your magic, if you got magic, to break out of this shit, to banish the curses. You know what I'm saying? And to break free from that shit. So what I'm doing is I'm helping, I'm attempting to break through the madness. All right. A lot of strippers, women who strip, those are all, you know what I'm saying, the strippers, those are you know, the high-end call girls and the strippers, those are a lot of your mermaids. You know what I'm saying, who came to land and took off their pelch. You know what I'm saying, and came to land and shit. You know what I'm saying? What else? Fucking road runners. The road runners, they drive on motorcycles. They call it the road runners. All right, you got some angels of death too. Angels of death, they kill. They ride on motorcycles. They got a motherfucking group called Hell's Angels. You know what I'm saying? Those motherfuckers is really Hell's Angels. They really kill. That's what that gang is about. They kill for America. You know what I'm saying? America is one big group of beings who are trying to use magic to keep you under a spell. That's what America is. And everybody, they trying to keep the forest out and try to keep you from going into the forest. So they tell you they got wild beasts in the forest to kill you. You know what I'm saying? But in actuality, the wild beasts that they talking about is the beings who are fighting them. And then they play on your right brain, got you thinking that they technology is super sophisticated, when in actuality, they technology ain't shit. You go into a fucking store and it look like there's a camera there. That shit ain't no fucking camera. They playing on your consciousness. Motherfucker, it's a camera. If you think it's a camera up there, it's gonna be a camera up there, because where your attention goes, your energy flows. If you think it's a camera up there, it's gonna be a camera right there. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't nothing but a motherfucking figure on the wall. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got beings who walk out with a whole fucking cart full of shit, and the beeper don't go off. The beeper only go off if you think the beeper gonna go off, and then your consciousness made it go off. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole shit. Is that this whole shit is dealing with magic and the consciousness. They got you thinking that, you know, oh, fucking they got big ass tanks and nuclear weapons. Nah, nuclear weapons, that's all code words, motherfucker. That's code words for us. Nuclear weapons mean a certain group of beings are become, their neural system is getting clear. Their neural system is getting clear from the MK Ultra mind control programming and all the bullshit. So, you know what I'm saying? So they communicate through code words. They say Iraq and China. China's not agreeing with the New World Order, or they're developing nuclear weapons, or Korea. They're talking about certain groups of beings. China is a group of beings called, their code word is Manchurians. The Manchurians are the indigenous men that live there. You know what I'm saying? And then so they're not Chinese or Japanese, they're Manchurians. That's the sovereign name for them. For the man. That the tribe of the mans, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is that, you know, and then over here we're supposed to be Moors. That's the tribe of the mans is Moors. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that that's neither here or there, because you find with a lot of Moors, they just trying to rise to power so that they can get the motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? The thing is that, man, it don't even fucking matter. Everybody is working to some capacity. If they working with this beast, they are part of this beast. You know what I'm saying? And they know what's going on, but they not letting you know what's going on because they scared. What's really going on is that you got beings in the forest, in the woods, that's waiting on you to go in there. That need you and need your help and need your assistance and need your magic and need you on the inside smashing shit, not fucking around. You know what I'm saying? To really smash their ass. And that's what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do to smash these motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? And so, you know, and that's what's going on. Now, with that being said, with that being said, you have, you know, they don't want you to go into the forest. How you look at shit, the old shit, that's the way it really is. Horses and carts and shit. You know what I'm saying? But with the technology from all of the illusions and shit in Hollywood, they make it seem like it's way more sophisticated than it is. And it's not, yo. It's really not, yo. It's really still old and primitive. It's really still motherfucking old and primitive. Guns don't exist unless you allow them to exist. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Airplanes really don't exist. Those is dragons motherfucking flying those planes. Those not planes, those are dragons. You know what I'm saying? Cars don't exist. Those are not cars, those are animals. Those are animals. Ladybugs. When they came out with the bug Volkswagen, that was really a ladybug. That's the ladybug. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking unicorns and shit flying motherfuckers around. Horses flying motherfuckers around and shit. That's what's taking place right now. They enslaved all of the beasts and made their ass work under this system. You know what I'm saying? That's what's happening right now. They enslaved their ass. Magical people. They told the fairies enslaved their ass and told the fairies, yo, you got to use your fire magic. That's what's happening. They enslaved the bees. They enslaved the lions. They told the lions, all right, you motherfuckers want to look human? We got a way to make y'all look human. But in exchange, motherfucker, y'all got to work for us. So the lions, what happens is, and that's why I don't sponsor you getting down with no groups, because what's happening, I'm beginning to find out that they killing these motherfuckers. Soon as they hook up with the Masons, they get killed. And it's like they're either getting bodied by a snake being from Draco, or they're getting bodied from, you know what I'm saying, by some other kind of entities. So the motherfucker look human, but he really not human. She really not human. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going on down here, yo. That's the real shit that's going on right here, yo. All this shit that you see around you is fake. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a force. All these motherfuckers is really animals, yo. And they real magical beings. Fairies, dwarves, elves, You know what I'm saying? Lions, tigers, bears, oh my. You know what I'm saying? Wolves, cats, fucking hyenas. You know what I'm saying? You see this shit a lot, yo. It's just real. It is what it is. Ravens. You got motherfuckers who are ravens, pigeons, and all kind of shit. And the thing is that you got to look at the tattoos, because the tattoo is going to tell you who they are. The tattoo is going to tell you who they are and what they do. You know what I'm saying? The tattoo is going to tell you who they are and what they do. So the women who belong to like a pack of hyenas or a pack of cheetahs or fur-lined beings, they get the paw print on them. You know what I'm saying? They get the paw print on them. I dated two bitches. I dated one who was a hyena, and I dated another one who was a one was a hyena, one was a lion, and I dated a cheetah before. And they all had the prints. They all had them paw prints. They all had their own set of kind of paw prints. And the thing is that with America, what they do is, if you get initiated into some shit, they kill you. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like that's what's happening when a motherfucker die. They got it. Like if they get hooked up with the Masons, it's like they die. Or a part of them is dead. It's just dormant inside of them. And what's operating through them is the entity. Whatever kind of animal or whatever kind of entity. And the thing is that those entities or those animals have to be identified. So the way that they identify them is through, you know what I'm saying, the way they identify them is through tattoos. So that's how you can really identify these motherfuckers, by according to their tattoos. If they got tattoos of fairies on them, they are a fairy. If they got tattoos of dragons on them, they're a dragon. If they got tattoos of birds on them, they can either be a bird or a dragon. If they got tattoos of paw prints on them, they're either a leopard, a cat, a fur-lined being, some kind of fur-lined being, and they move in packs. These motherfuckers move in packs. You know what I'm saying? Wolves. Wolves look like wolves. Bears look like bears. They look like them. You know what I'm saying? You can see a wolf with the beard and shit, the teeth, the long nails. You can see a bear with the hair on the chest and shit. You can see the shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody called me a bear. She said Boo Bear. And somebody else called me a wolf. You know what I'm saying? Said that I was howling in one of my videos like a wolf and shit. The thing is that, you know, and then you can see the monkeys, you can see the apes, you can see all of it. We're really in like the forest and the jungle, yo. That's like really what's happening. It's like we're in Jungle Book. But you are the God, because mans are God. If you are a man, you the God. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't die yet. And another thing, I got a video called Conversation with a Beast. And in the video, this bitch live in motherfucking Atlanta or some shit. And she was telling me how she died. She died. Watch the video. She said the bitch live in Atlanta. She said that she died 2 times. You know what I'm saying? I asked her if she got some tattoos. She got some tattoos. You know what I'm saying? Watch the video. You will hear her. You know what I'm saying? She admitted that she died a few times. Now, I knew this one dude who said he was killed by his own mom. In the video, you could say that when she was talking about death and when she was talking about her mom, she didn't want to go into details with her mom. She just said that she wouldn't forgive her mom. I said, what's her name? She said her name. I conjured up her spirit, and her mom admitted that she killed her own daughter. She got initiated into this shit through her mom. Then she was forced to, you know, the thing is that they kill you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you join some shit, they kill you. That's like the thing with the Scientology motherfuckers. They make them sign a billion-year contract or some shit, and then they kill their ass. You know what I'm saying? They end up dying in a hotel or something. They get killed. And then after that, they're initiated. And they're part of, you know what I'm saying, the motherfucking Scientology shit for a long time. The motherfuckers is trapped in a cycle of life until somebody like me come and wake their ass up. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is that, motherfucker, man, you know, we in a situation where, motherfucker, you gotta wake up, man, and get out of this spell. They ain't got all of the shit that you see on Hollywood. That shit is fake. These motherfuckers ain't got sophisticated weapons like that. That shit is fake. Ain't no sophisticated weapons. You the sophisticated weapon, yo. Outside of that, yo, these motherfuckers is primitive, yo. They fight with sticks. These motherfuckers fight with words. These motherfuckers fight with, they ain't got no shit. Everything else is magic. What you think is guns, that's magic. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no guns, no bombs, no none of that shit. That's all fake. You gotta wake up. Don't let the motherfuckers use your consciousness to make it seem like it's real. They ain't got no motherfucking sophisticated shit like that. That's Hollywood doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's Neptune energy right there. That shit is fake. They ain't got none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? What they got is horses and carriages going through those motherfucking woods getting raided by the motherfuckers that's living in those woods, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's real. And the cities only make up 15% of this land. This was originally a big ass rainforest with a lot of, vegetation and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was a ripe harvest. It was all cultivated and shit with rare ass motherfucking fruits and shit. You know what I'm saying? And rare animals and shit that are now extinct but are now coming back to the planet. At this time space continuum, 95% of the beings who are pure are on the planet right now. Pure creations, not the beings who are evil that we binded up and cast out to the bottom of this pit, but pure creations are here on the planet Earth right now. And the thing is that, a lot of motherfuckers is looking human, but they not human. And then the beings who are working to keep this shit intact, they look human, but they're not human. And they're all using their magic to keep this shit intact. We got to use our magic to break the spells and break the curses, yo. I'm about to go into the forest on their ass, yo. I'm getting tired of these punk ass, bitch ass motherfuckers. I'm finna go into the forest, yo. Finna go on my fast. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, I'm not detaching from shit, bitch. This my land. You know what I'm saying? But what I will do is, motherfucker, I will go ahead and separate myself from this punk ass, this system. I don't participate in this system. That's not my president. You know what I'm saying? That's not my motherfucking king. I am my king. I am my president. I govern my own self. See what I'm saying? I didn't vote. I don't participate in voting or none of that shit. I don't participate in none of that. I have my own spiritual constitution, period. I'm Elohim. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that everyone is free. And that's the shit that they not telling you. You know what I'm saying? On December 21st, 2012, everyone who had criminal records, that shit is expounded and expunged, yo. You don't have no record. That's it. You're free. Everyone was free at that point. You know what I'm saying? Even the motherfuckers that's in jail, they ain't even got to be in jail no more. Everyone is free at that point. They have no more power, no more jurisdiction over you at all. You see what I'm saying? At all, period. And all of the mafia, when they talk about mob, these motherfuckers running mobs. They are. They're wolf packs, hyena packs, lion packs, fucking ravens, all this shit. It's just, you just got to find out who you are. So the thing is that in the midst of all of this shit, you got men, humans who are really mans. You know what I'm saying? And not genetically engineered or cloned, but real mans. And these mans are the noble ones. They're the noble ones. And out of the noble ones, there's a few bloodlines. There's one bloodline. The O negative is the bloodline of the royals. And those who have that bloodline are royal. Everyone else, you know what I'm saying, is still questionable. But those who have that O negative bloodline as royals. And so I want you to watch these videos. All the black and white shit, that's a matrix. All of the fucking, all that shit is a matrix, yo. Everything else is a matrix. You go, and if you white, you learn from your white people and motherfucking learn whatever you can from them, and then come learn from the black people. If you black, you learn from your people. Fucking learn whatever you can from them, and then go learn from the white people. It don't matter, because in a big scheme of things, motherfucker, it don't matter if you black or white, motherfucker. What matters is that, who do you identify with? What soul group do you identify with, motherfucker? That's gonna determine where your ass gonna go in the hereafter and shit. And then what are you doing with your life right now? You know what I'm saying? And how far are you on your journey? And are you breaking away from their spells and curses? Are you breaking the spells and curses and doing what you got to do to live, to be liberated and free? You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that matters, man. Everything else, this shit don't matter. You know what I'm saying? They making you think that these motherfuckers is super, they got super sophistication and don't go into the woods. They got, wild beasts in the woods. The wild beast is a code word for beings who come out of the woods into the cities and smash they shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, they really primitive. These motherfuckers is really animals. They're not human. They're animals who look human. You know what I'm saying? And I told you through the fluorescent lights, that's how they look human. So, shit, man, it's up to you, man. Fucking watch a National Geographic fucking video on some animals and then start looking at human beings and who you think are humans and then look at the motherfucking the animal inside of them past they fucking persona. A lot of these motherfuckers ain't shit, man, but motherfucking animals. But that don't mean that they can't be loved. That don't mean that, you know what I'm saying, you just treat them bad and shit like that. It just means that they're different species. That's it. They're different species. And that's not, it has nothing to do with black and white because it's a combination of black, white, Asian, Indian, red. All these motherfuckers, they look human, but they're not human. They're not fucking human. You know what I'm saying? Period. This is fourth dimensional shit, yo. This is the shit that you gotta expect in the fourth dimension. And it's all about getting your mind back. That's why I'm telling you, freedom is a state of mind. You gotta free your mind. Stay away from intellectual property that don't belong to you. Don't let nobody control your mind or control the way that you think about nothing. You know what I'm saying? About shit. Don't let nobody control your mind and think and be skeptical with what you attach your I am to. I'm not an indigo child. I'm not a crystal child. I'm not motherfucking, I'm not a rainbow child. I'm not a messiah seed. I'm not a motherfucking, I'm not a Moor. Motherfucking, I'm not a Nephilim. I'm not none of that shit. I'm all of that shit, but I'm none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I am. I am whatever I am, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I attach my I am to, that's what I am. But I can tell you that all that other shit is intellectual property and you know what I'm saying? And motherfucker, it ain't cool to use somebody else's shit because when you use somebody else's shit to define you, yo, you know what I'm saying? You take away from your melanin magic and you also motherfucking, it's almost as if they own that intellectual property, and if you build on that intellectual property, motherfucker, are you really free? Because you build it on somebody else's shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. You gotta free your mind with detaching from intellectual properties, not just detaching from bullshit, but also detaching from intellectual properties. Nega 36. Kill all my enemies. So the thing is that, you know what I'm saying, you gotta also detach from intellectual properties. And in detaching from intellectual properties, I mean by getting away from what you motherfucker, I'm not Nephilim, I'm not Elohim, I'm not Moor, I'm not none of that shit because all of that is intellectual properties. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, even though the Nephilims was a race of beings, I am the Nephilim, but motherfucker, that shit represent a principle. You know what I'm saying? And the principle is there. You got the principle. I'm Nephilim. You got that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't have to keep stressing that shit, even though I stress that shit so that you can keep getting that shit. But motherfucker, that's not who I am. I am whoever I say I am. I'm way more infinite than that. You see what I'm saying? I did a video like months ago, way before niggas started popping up on the scene and shit, talking about, I said in the video, I said I'm infinite in sound, I'm infinite in height, I'm infinite in dynamics, I'm infinite in consciousness. I'm just infinite. You see what I'm saying? I got that in the video when I first started saying I am Nephilim, I am giant. Long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that, man, you know, intellectual properties, yo. Whoever control those intellectual properties, man, control you. Some motherfuckers step away from shit. Intellectual properties that don't matter. Step away from them. Free your mind. Free your domain. Free the way you think. You know what I'm saying? Clear your neural system. And, you know what I'm saying? Live a free life, yo. Nigga, 36. And the thing is that your magic gotta be better than they magic. You gotta become one with the beings around you, but you gotta go into the darkness, yo. It ain't in the light. I'm telling you, yo. You gotta fade to black. You gotta go into the darkness. But I want you to go ahead and I want you to pay attention to this playlist because it's gonna help you remember. Right? Fuck if they talk about the black and white shit. See past all of that superficial shit. Just hear what they saying because it's gonna help you break away from the density. Because shit, dude, all this shit matters, and it all is based on genetics and shit. Who you are, where you come from, and shit. But you will learn that a lot of these motherfuckers is not human, and they not talking about. Yo, fuck that African shit. When motherfuckers talk that African shit, that shit don't matter. Black and white shit don't matter. None of that shit matters, yo. Because all that shit is a matrix and we're all mystical beings, whatever. We was just placed under a fucking curse for a long ass time and now we waking up. And realizing, yo, motherfuckers, unicorns down here. It's real unicorns. They really got a motorcycle gang called the Black Dragons. These motherfuckers really are black dragons. Like literally dragons. I'm looking at these motherfuckers like, yo, y'all dragons. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, I interact with gargoyles. Real gargoyles. I have real guardian gargoyles. These motherfuckers got my back. This ain't no game. This shit is real magic. You see what I'm saying? Everything down here is real magical. You got real dwarfs. I'm finna upload motherfucking. I just want you to check out this playlist, yo. This shit, man. Fuck it if you black or white. It don't fucking matter what none of these motherfuckers is saying. Just hear the shit. Just hear what they talking about, yo. Just hear, just endure the shit because just watch the whole shit. If you value who you are, watch the whole shit. It's called Who Is This Beast 101. They gonna help make sense out of this shit. Then, you know what I'm saying? In the shit, I got Michael Jackson in here. He got a video. And in the video, this dude dancing, right? But his dancing is like sigils. His dancing is like sigils and dance routines of sigils and shit. You see what I'm saying? And motherfucking, and then you will see in the video, it's like a whole bunch of aliens and motherfuckers coming after him and shit. And he dancing, doing little fucking rituals. Like his dancing is like sigils or ruins, shamanic ruins. And he'll fucking do the shit you and then he'll shoot something at these motherfuckers. And then the love will hit them and they'll wake up and be like, oh shit. And they realize that they was under a curse or a spell. And then they'll fucking stand with him and dance with him. All that whole fucking video is metaphysical because dancing activates melanin. Dancing activates melanin. And the actual dancing that he was doing was sigil magic. You see what I'm saying? The whole dance was choreographed to be like sigil magic and shit. You know what I'm saying? One of the things, key things that the homosexuals did when they came back to the planet was that they brought sigil magic back. They put sigils in fashion. They put sigils and dance routines and all kind of shit. One of the key things that they did, you know what I'm saying, when they came back to the planet. That was some rare shit right there. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to drop that on you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't see me for a while, y'all, I'm finna go into the forest. I'm done with these motherfuckers, man. These motherfuckers is ungrateful around here, yo. This city, man. Every motherfucking city got a forest around. Every city has a forest. Every city has a forest. And then motherfuckers be like, oh, well, you know, it probably ain't gonna be no black people in that forest that you going into. Look, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. If I'm strong enough to endure this shit in this city, motherfucker, you can better believe I'm strong enough to endure whatever the fuck is in that forest. You know what I'm saying? And the motherfuckers in that forest ain't gonna want to fuck with me, yo, because I ain't no joke, yo. You can't fuck with me, yo. I don't play that shit. I'm Elohim, motherfucker. I really do not play that shit, motherfucker. I show and prove who I am. So I don't have a problem with that. I'm ready to just go ahead and pack my shit up. I'm finna think I'm finna get me like a little mountain. I'm finna get me like a mountain backpack, like a big ass mountain backpack, and pack up just only my shit. Like I don't give a fuck about. I'm gonna pack up my shit and I'm finna go. I'm finna pack up the shit that I need, yo. You know what I'm saying? My books, my candles, the little fire I got, my fucking figurine statues and shit, my tarot cards. And that's it. My herbs and shit, that's it. I don't really need nothing else. Motherfucker, I survive out there. You know what I'm saying? With just my regular shit. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because I plan on, as long as I got my science with me, yo, I don't need nothing. I don't need nothing else. Just give me my science. I don't need nothing else. I got my science with me. Motherfucker, if all I had was a pen and paper, motherfucker, I'll make it. I go up in that motherfucker by myself with nothing. You know what I'm saying? And make it. But the whole thing is that I want my science with me so that I can fuck around and do what I need to do and shit like that. Other than that, yo, man, fuck these motherfuckers, yo. Help out these punk ass motherfuckers, these ungrateful ass, beast ass motherfuckers, man. Fuck these bitch ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring their system down. You know what I'm saying? You motherfuckers ain't finna survive over here, man, too long, Dark Lord. I'm finna knock your motherfucking kingdom down, bitch. 13. I'm finna huff and puff and blow your shit down to the foundation. 13. Motherfucker, I don't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't play that shit. Bitch ass motherfuckers. You don't intimidate me. You don't scare me. You don't provoke shit, bitch. I will kill you. You know what I'm saying? Period. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who you are. You know what I'm saying? Dark Lord. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, nigga, nigga.